Okay guys, I am coming to you filming this video on December 1st, 2021. You may not be seeing it, maybe a couple days into December, but that's not the point. The point is, it is almost the end of the year and you are now worrying about, did I spend enough money for write-offs, or what are some tax deductions and write-offs that I can get in at the last second before the end of the year? So this video is for all you business owners, entrepreneurs, realtors like myself that may need to make some additional purchases right at the finish lines to make sure that you get those tax deductions for the year 2021. Stick around. So again, it's the end of the year and you are looking for those last minute tax write-offs. Well, it's December. I'm filming in December. It's not too late and it's the holiday season. So you probably are already in the mood of gift giving. I know that I am getting a lot of gifts together for clients and people and charities and things of that nature. And as long as I am documenting them or making sure that I am getting some receipts in some way, shape, or form, those do become write-offs. So I don't like being all about the business and the write-offs and things like that, but if you're in the position to give, which I hope you are, if you're doing well in life and your business is thriving, then you should be taking the time to give back. I am a firm believer on the things that we give just come back full circle. And that's the truth, right? So if you have the ability to give around the holidays, I say that you do that, and keep in mind that all of these things can be a write-off as well. And not everything always has to be monetary. It doesn't always have to be money. Again, with charities, sometimes it's a little bit easier to go ahead and give like a monetary donation, but you can gift many things. One of the things that I enjoy gifting every year is, this is kind of going to sound funny, but my closet. The next year, I'm going to go out and buy new clothes to put in my closet because I'm a business professional and I want to kind of keep my attire fresh so I can go into my closet and still do massive donations in terms of even clothes. So yes, I am purchasing gifts and wrapping and putting bows on them, but at the end of the day, you could even be giving clothes. You could still get receipts back from Goodwills and things of that nature that will have a monetary amount next to it, what those clothes may have cost you, and those are now tax write-offs. So just keep that in mind when it is the holiday season and you are in a gift-giving mood, that the more that you give, the more that you also get a write-off on your taxes. Furthermore, let's talk about business expenses. So I know that I am going to incur expenses in the year 2022, might as well just kind of pay for them now. So I jotted down a couple that I've been buying like crazy and I just wanted to share those with you. A few things that I've done for my team is purchase their business cards. We just had fresh headshots done. We have a box of 1,000 business cards each person, order being purchased in the month of December. I'm going to need those next year anyways. I might as well buy them now. Furthermore, I need office supplies. So I usually will send out a quick text message to my team and just ask, what does everybody need? Kind of get those quick fillers and do that last minute Office Depot run. So office supplies such as paper, pens, markers, dry erase boards, dry erase markers, the silly little whiteout things that I've got in here. I buy like 50 of these at the end of the year, right? For me, being in real estate, I'm always going to need for sale signs. For you, a business owner or whatever it is that you're doing, I would think of it in terms of advertising and signage. So I need new for sale signs. You may need something different, but just think signage and things that you're going to need, again, for the following year that you can go ahead and purchase now. Another fun one that I've done was apparel. So I have a ton of hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, tank tops, things like that with my logo that I've just purchased. And again, it's December. I don't want to wear a tank top or a t-shirt, but it's forward thinking. So just sit down, jot down some ideas that you're going to need in the next year that you can purchase now. And it's not wasting money. This is going to help you at tax season. One more big one for myself is housewarming gifts. So I'm a realtor. Every single time a client closes on a house, I am putting together very nice large baskets of housewarming gifts. And in those baskets, a lot of the times I'll have things like coasters with my logo on it, or tumblers, coffee mugs, things like that, that I can produce in bulk at the last minute and then hand to the lady that makes all of my housewarming gifts. And then there we go. We've got all of our product for our housewarming gifts. Again, something I'm going to need anyways. So it's kind of fun when you sit down and start really thinking about it. These are all last minute expenses that you can make now that are going to help your pocketbook next year. There are so many things that we could be talking about on this. This is just a quick little video on just those last minute, because it is last minute. We are last minute. These are last minute things that are completely attainable that you can do for those last minute tax deductions. So I wanted to give you one more golden nugget. That is to prepay your third-party vendors. For example, there is somebody standing on the other side of this camera. I owe him money monthly. I could just pay him in advance. Stu, you good with that? You good if I pay you in advance? He's good. He's good. He's shaking his head. Yeah, he's good if I pay him in advance. So I could pay him 1, 2, 3, 6 months in advance. Whatever. He doesn't care. Just pay him in advance. Furthermore, I'm sitting in an office space that I rent. I have a monthly rent. I can go ahead and prepay that. People aren't going to be upset if you prepay them on something that you're going to need their services for anyways, right? So prepaying third-party vendors in advance is my last little golden nugget. Lastly, remember that it is not too late. I'm making this video on the 1st of December. You're probably seeing it a few days into December. It's not too late. I will admit, I was one of the last minute shoppers on December 31st last year. As long as you're online and you're making those purchases and you can prove that you made those purchases in the year 2021, whether it's the form of a credit card or the receipts or what have you, those all can be tax deductions for you and your business. I hope this video was extremely helpful. It wasn't supposed to be too cosmic or crazy, but it was supposed to be that little bit of nudge that it is almost the end of the year and you really need to get out there and make those purchases. I gave you quite a few examples. There is a litany more. There are multiple videos out there, but just make the purchases before the 31st at midnight. I'll be right there with you. Remember that if you have any other questions in terms of anything real estate related, real estate investment related, who's your homegirl? I'm your homegirl.